Our moon is really cool, and I've talked before about how awesome it is to look at it through a pair of binoculars, but there are two unlucky planets in our solar system that don't have any moons at all: Mercury and Venus. Let's show them some love, go learn a little bit more about them. The first planet in our solar system is Mercury, and if we go take a look at it, you'll see that it's just a big ball of rock, kind of like our moon. Because it is so close to the sun, it has no atmosphere, and if it did, the sun would actually bake it away almost immediately. That also means that it doesn't hold in any heat, so while its surface reaches temperatures of about 800 degrees Fahrenheit during the day, it gets down to a frigid negative 280 degrees Fahrenheit at night. That's the biggest temperature difference between night and day of any planet in the solar system. So clearly we could never survive on Mercury, and if we were to try, because there's no atmosphere, we would die of sunburn basically instantly anyway. So yeah, not a very good place to live. But what's really interesting is that because the night is so cold, Mercury is actually not the hottest planet. That title goes to Venus, the second planet in our solar system. While Mercury has too little atmosphere, Venus has way too much atmosphere, which means that it builds up all this heat during the day and it never gives it back off into space at night. This gives it an average surface temperature of about 863 degrees Fahrenheit, which is even hotter than the daytime on Mercury. And because the atmosphere is made up of toxic gases, we would suffocate if we ever tried to live there. So again, definitely not a good place to live. Of course, we really wouldn't want to live on Venus anyway, because it rotates in the opposite direction to every other planet in the solar system except for Uranus, which means that on Venus, the sun rises in the west and sets in the east, and that's just really strange. But Venus is really cool because it's about the same size as the Earth and is actually known as Earth's sister planet. It's also the second brightest natural object in the night sky, behind only the moon. And you can even see it occasionally during the daytime in rare situations. Venus also goes through phases like the moon, and if you have a telescope or a good pair of binoculars, you can actually observe this for yourself. So hopefully seeing these two planets, Mercury and Venus, has given you a little bit more appreciation for our own planet, the Earth, and all of the ways that God has made it special so that it can support life.